Good morning. I just finished with a photo shoot for one of the Greek deities, and my sewing room is a mess. So for Shay, I had the skeleton. I was going to do all of those ribs and the clavicle out of pearls. So I'm going to cut this up into little triangles and hang them off of this sleeve to mimic all this right here. Because this is a sweater too, I'm going to need to hang it for the most part and not sew on the string of pearls. So we'll see if this actually works. So this is Jackie's coat. I'm going to need to redo the lapel here with this fabric. I also have this lovely skirt. So I got both of these from Savers. My goal with most of these costumes, and hopefully I can do it for all of them, is to reuse clothing from thrift stores or places. It would be just as easy for me to go out to Joann's and make something from scratch. But I think that this is a great way to reuse material and not make as much waste in the world. The show is 2 weeks away. The gallery owner, Darren, just texted me and asked me if I can do some sewing work for some of the curtains in his shop before his first event this weekend, which is 2 weekends before the amazing fashion show. So let's see how this works out.
Jingle, fire no guns, shed no tears. A broken man on a Halifax pier, the last to bear its privateers.
This is the dress that I thrifted. It has all these lovely details that I don't want to get rid of. I adore the way this turned out. For Simone, I made this collar. So I'm using this piece, which is a recycled piece from my Eclipse cosplay. And I'm piecing a bunch of really nice, delicate white lace to it. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with the way that this looks. I added some lace, but I measured the sleeve length and it is far longer than 22 inches, which is the sleeve length that I measured on her. So my idea is to do a few pin tucks in the sleeve. Because she liked the historical style, that is a very historical way to make the sleeve a little bit shorter. I have to set up the order of things, what's going to be read, what songs are going to play. And honestly, I just want to get the sewing part done. Who do I put out there first? So my father was a radio DJ. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was a little bitty radio station in upstate New York. But he told me something once that has really stuck with me. And that was the order that DJs play songs in. Hey Dad, how are you?
Oh, pretty good.
So I have a question for you. I remember you talking to me about stuff when you were a DJ and what order you play songs in.
Alright, yeah. Image, contrast, return.
Image, contrast, return.
Yeah. So you start with typically peppy, but definitely more well-known song. That's your image.
To catch people's attention.
Then I contrast that, which means typically you'll change your beat up quite a bit. Faster. Doesn't have to be as well known or anything. And a return is kind of a middle. It's back to fast. You don't go immediately from slow back to fast. You gotta do something in the middle, so to speak.
Okay. Well, I'm just setting up the order that I'm doing for the fashion show, and I thought I would play into that a little bit, especially since I'm also designing the music and what's going to be read.
So that's, I really want to have there was a way to get around that. I just hate, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. It's not something you can control.
I know, it sucks. I don't want to stress you out more either though, because you've been working so hard on these outfits. And I'm super excited to come, both of us were. Like Rona's really, really upset about it.
I just broke my $600 camera. You see that? My father fixed it for me and saved me $300. Scripting too. I'm so excited because it sounds so good. In my head,
I've never seen a fashion show with a script, so that'll be fun.
yeah, because my idea with it, because I do come from a theater background, is I wanted it to be more a character. That's why it's a costume. It's not an outfit or a dress. It's a costume, and that it's representative of a character, which is the characterization of what Halloween means to them.
Yeah.
So I never went to senior prom because I was busy making costumes. So I guess this is my senior prom and this is my date. So I planned Rosie in mind, thinking that I would find a really 80s looking flouncy prom dress, but I found this hot pink satiny, very flouncy dress from, in all its terrible polyester glory. I know you normally don't say this, but I'm so excited to destroy this dress. My goal with this costume is to make every professional, like, bridesmaid, prom dressmaker to cringe as much as they can. I shouldn't have done this up against my house. It's all over the window. It doesn't look torn up enough.
Darken that up, baby.
Okay, my leg's asleep now.
Yeah, you gotta
let's
get up
go.
anyways.
Let's go.
Get up.
So there's a lot that I did not record because I'm having to hurry really fast. Today is Friday. So for Ramona, it's simple in a lot of ways. So I found this lovely ruffled thing at Savers. I'm going to put a vest over top of it, and I think that it's going to be red. This is well deserved. So last night I went home and I crashed. I was exhausted from all of that. Not just the fashion show, but from everything leading up to it. Overall, I am so happy with this project. Out of all of them, I would say that one of my favorites concept-wise was Simone's. I absolutely loved the idea of just a lingering ghost. My execution of it wasn't as good as I originally intended, but it still got the point across, so I'm gonna leave it at that. My favorite in completed costumes was probably the least Halloween-y character, which was Ray's doll. And I'm so glad that Ray liked it. All of my models were very interested in keeping their costumes afterward. It has been a pleasure to take you on this wonderful journey with me. I've been talking with my friend Darren, and we have been planning a spring fashion show that I've begun my creative endeavors on. I won't say too much about it because I don't want to give too much away, but I plan on doing maybe different kinds of fae, of nymphs. This one I think is going to be a lot more whimsical. So stay tuned for that. It should be, oh boy, probably around May. If you liked the fashion show and everything else that I have put out there, please think about supporting me on Patreon. It's a wonderful way to allow me to keep doing this and showing you guys these wonderful things. I would like to thank Mike and Megan for supporting me already. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe and stay healthy.